We have like 4,000 members in Hong Kong, 17,000 members are from outside Hong Kong. It grows so big that my boss actually noticed.
So, gathering and all these CEOs together. So what are your tips when it comes to building relationships?
My biggest challenge so far is
Hello listeners, welcome to the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon podcast.
Yeah.
So today we have a special guest all the way from Hong Kong, Gary Lam, who is the CEO and founder of Asia CEO Community Club. So I've been part of the club for many years already since the pandemic. So Gary, welcome to KL.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, so thank you for coming out of the way. I believe later we'll have lunch. There's a luncheon later with the CEO community.
Yes.
And maybe tell us, I know you have a background in many industries, and then how do you come up with the idea of Asia CEO community?
So our community, we started 8 years ago. We started this community, it actually happened by accident. So before I started this community, I used to work at the FX industry for more than 12 years. So I was helping like Deutsche Bank, Thomson Reuters, helping their corporate treasury team to serve the CFO from different corporations. So I got to know quite a lot of the C-level executives during the 12 years in the FX industry. So that's why I one day I have an idea, maybe we can have a lunch with all these CFO because they are all very rich and they can go to like a very expensive restaurant. And 8 years ago I was like having an idea, maybe I can group them together and we can try out different very expensive restaurants. So that was how it started. So we started the first event in 2016 in August. So and then we post the photo after the event. So we had like 8 CFO from different industry joined at the lunch, and we post the photo after the lunch, and then the next day we got like a lot of email requesting join the next lunch. So so that's actually how we started. So it actually happened by accident. So we continue to like run this kind of luncheon every month until like 6 months later, we got a call from the Hong Kong government. They want to sponsor us with one of the luncheon, but because at that time we didn't have a company. So we cannot accept the sponsorship from the government if we don't have the company. So that's why we registered a company just to get the sponsorship from the government. So that's how we started the company, and then things growing quite rapidly. We got like once we got the sponsorship from the government, we actually receive a lot of requests from different organizations. They want to sponsor us with different types of events. So from just purely lunch to like panel discussion types of events to we go to different like golf and then other different activities. So we do from there we started a lot of different events. So now we I think we host around 4 to 5 events per month for our members, and so we do different types of events. And now it's not only Hong Kong, so we do like
in KL?
all across Asia and also in Europe. So we have a very big chapter in London, and this year we're expanding to North America. So we have a chapter in Canada and in New York and also in Mexico. So actually, this 2 years after COVID is, our community is growing very fast, and so
it's Asia, but I attended the one in South Africa, if I remember.
we have a chapter in South Africa also. But we haven't done any face-to-face event there. But we are planning one event in South Africa later this year. So we are still checking with our chapter president to see like how we can do the event, because they have different culture, the people are a bit different, and so we need to be very careful, prepare very well before we start the event there. So unlike Asia, so we know Asia very well. So we can do like lots of events here.
A lot of Asian in the community. So like you from lunch, right? How do you know, or how do you come with the idea to transition into a club, right? So in the end, it's like a membership club. You have business matching. You have so many things. So how did it come about to transition the club?
Actually, most of the ideas are coming from our members. So because from purely lunch, most of the members, they think, because we have a lot of people in our community, so number of our members, they requested if we can create a website so they can check like who is in the community, and who they can do business or share their opportunities with them. So from the members' request, so we built our website, and then later on, the members requesting us, if we can, start a magazine to interview us, to get our, our products and service promoted through our community, then it would be great. So then we started the magazine. So everything actually.
Start from the magazine, all right?
So actually, before the COVID, we mainly focusing. We purely focus in doing events. So we do a lot of events. Like the biggest one we did was as the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So we have like 400 members from different countries. They came to Hong Kong. So we hosted a very big event together with EY. So it was one of the sponsors for the event. So that was the biggest event. But after COVID hit, we couldn't do any face-to-face events. So then we started to ask our members like what kind of things you would like us to do to help you promote your business to other members, because we cannot do any face-to-face events. So this number of ideas came out. So they want us to do like a lot Zoom networking, online networking, magazine, and also online business matching, and then so we start to get things organized during the COVID time. So we have more time. Before COVID, most of our time we mainly like focusing on doing events. So once we finish the event, we immediately start another event. So all of our time is just thinking, what event, what topic, what speakers we should invite. So actually COVID gave us a lot of time to think of like what thing we should do. Instead of like just doing events, purely events. So actually COVID helped us, to build up the community. So to offer the product or service that truly needed by our members, instead of just networking.
Do you leave your corporate job to start this business, or what happened?
Actually, I did leave my corporate job to start this community. It's because the things, we got a lot of requests from like different companies and different members for joining the community. And then it grows so big that my boss actually noticed there's a community funded by me. So I have no choice to, then I need to focusing in running this community. So I left my corporate job. So it was actually it took me a bit of time to think if I should, run this company or continue with my job, because I was in the ethics industry for a very long time. So it takes a bit of like a challenge for me to jump out from my comfort zone. Yeah. So but I'm lucky that I made the right choice.
Yeah. And I think you started from Hong Kong first.
Yes.
So from lunches, how did the Hong Kong community grow?
Yeah. So the basically we expanded our community because of COVID. So a lot of our members from Hong Kong, especially expat, they moved back to their home country after COVID. So because they have nothing to do during COVID time, so they asked if they can start the community in their home country. So I think also that at that time I thought that would be a good idea. So actually that's why we started a lot of overseas chapters. So now we have around 36 chapters all over the world. And most of our members now are actually from overseas. So we have like 4,000 members in Hong Kong, and then the other 17,000 members are from outside Hong Kong. So mostly from Southeast Asia. So we have a very big chapter in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines, and also Australia, Melbourne and Sydney.
I have a friend who attended the Australia one.
Oh yeah.
Melbourne one, I think.
Yeah. So Melbourne actually is a very mature chapter. So we do events every month in Melbourne. So now we do lots of different events. We have 36 chapter presidents and also 250 committee members helping us to run the community. So so it actually is much easier than
How
before
many
now.
members in total now?
So we have 21,000 members globally, but mostly are in Asia. But now we are expanding to Europe and also North America. Yeah.
All right, so now you've expanded globally, so it's very impressive, right? So I know of the members in Australia, South Africa, also I know, and now also in North America. So how do you keep, I know you have a lot of committee members and chapter presidents. Like, how do you keep them engaged? Do you do activities regularly?
Yeah. So what we do is we try to have at least one meeting online with all of our chapter presidents. And also, we plan a lot of activities with the different chapters, just to make sure our members will feel the communities are active. And also, we do a lot of different online events for our members all across the world. So just to try to get a member engaged, and we do a lot of interviews with our members. And we have a lot of WhatsApp groups. We have around, I think, more than 200 WhatsApp groups.
Yeah, I mean one of them.
Yeah. So we try to make sure every members will know what's happening in our community. We update our social media every day. So just to make sure our members know, our community is still here. Still alive. So I think the community, social media actually helped us quite a lot.
I know LinkedIn, you are always on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, WhatsApp, WeChat are very important for our community. And our members can reach out to me directly if they have any question about the community. But I try to answer each of the members' inquiries every day, but now it's getting more difficult. So every day I think I've got like there was one time my phone actually out of battery for 2 days, and then I got like 3,000 messages. so it took a very long time. So now we have a team helping me with the all the social media, so to make things easier. So hopefully I think can improve.
How big is your team now?
So we have 8 people in running the whole community, together with all the committee and chapter presidents to serve our members all across the world. So I think all thanks to charter presidents and committee members, we are just like a back office for them, help them to run the events they wanted to do and to plan for different activities at different countries. So all thanks to charter presidents and committee members.
So now you're in Malaysia and Singapore. So like now is 4 years after COVID.
Yes.
What is your next plans for the community?
So after the COVID, we have an idea to visit different chapter. So we went to India, we went to Australia, we have London and Canada, and also most of the countries in Asia. So we try to talk to our members in different countries just to find out what they wanted from us and what we should do. So I think most of our members, they joined that community is because they want to have one more channel to promote their service and their products. So and also they want to do like business matching and fundraising. That is very important for most of our members. So we are building up our platform just to make it easier for members to get everything done online instead of WhatsApp me and then wait for my answer. So we try to push everything online. So that is one of our mission for this year. So to make sure members can access to community and connected to other members very easily through our platform instead of going through me because I answer every message very slowly. Sometimes I miss this.
Ask them to ask your team.
I try to ask my team, but then sometimes they because they don't know the member and they will they will need to check a lot of things, and then the members will out of patience because most of our members are C-level executives. So they I don't have time, so they will call me directly. So I think that's the things we need to update.
That's very interesting. So like for the future, do you plan to have more chapters or more countries, or do you plan to grow the community? What is it?
Yes, we are planning more chapters, especially in Europe, because we find last year we have a lot of members from Europe starting to join and being our community. But at the moment, we only have a chapter in London and one in Germany. But we see like people from Paris, from Spain, they are actually requesting us to set up a chapter there. So we are looking into it. So at the end of the day, we want to build a community to make the business world smaller. So people can do business fast and easy. So that's what we want to do.
That's good. So what is besides answering the WhatsApp messages, what is your biggest challenge so far?
My biggest challenge so far is I think managing my family at the same time running the community because I have 3 daughters and they all are very young. So one is 2, one is 9 years old, one is turning to 11 very soon. So basically I think time management is the things I still need to learn. So because my daughters will keep calling me after the school, and then the members will also keep calling me because they want to. They sometimes have very urgent things they want to do, or they're visiting in a country for one day and they want to meet up with someone in the industry. So I think that's the most challenging part is the time management at the moment. I still find it hard because I wake up at 6 a.m. I finish my work. I go to sleep like at 1 a.m. So but I'm still unable to get everything done. So I'm still thinking like maybe I should plan my time better. And then all the schedule I have each day is nearly every day is every full day.
I can imagine.
So I'm thinking maybe I should think of way to make this better. So time management is I think the most challenging thing for me right now.
Okay. So I think last question I would like to wrap with this is because you are I think you are doing something amazing. I would say very impressive, and I'm part of it also.
Thank you.
And you are, gathering and all these CEOs together. So, what are your tips when it comes to building relationships with CEOs?
I think the most important part is you need to listen to our members, what they want, what our community to do. I think listening is very important. So because different all these C-level executives, they are very senior, they have lots of experience. So what they share is actually very important for us to build up the community and to make the community better. So I think the tips for building community is listening. Listen to what your members say, understand what their needs are, and based on that, and then you build your products and service to the community. So I think the most important thing is listening. So understand what they need first before you start to build things. So I think that's the most important part.
Oh, that's so cool. Listening to the community.
Listening to the community. I think because if you don't listen to them, if you just build up something by yourself, you might build something not useful for them. So I think listen to what the members said first. I try to be more engaged. So I no matter how busy I am, I always try to WhatsApp remember directly, just to talk to them. So I have a team to help me with the social media, but I still prefer to, if when I have time, I chat with the members directly, just to understand more about what their needs are, and just to understand each of them. So I think listening is the most important part, for building community.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. So thank you for coming to the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon podcast. You are indeed a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Last one is, how do you say this in Cantonese? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
I remember. 卧虎藏龙.
Yeah.
卧虎藏龙. Yes.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Bob. Thanks a lot. Thank you.